The world was a perpetual canvas of gray and rust for Rags. His name, bestowed in jest by a careless street vendor who occasionally tossed him fish bones, was a testament to his tattered appearance. He was not a creature of velvet and silk, but of matted fur the color of old soot and eyes like cloudy amber marbles that had witnessed too many sunrises from the cold, cracked pavement. Rags lived beneath the sprawling, skeletal roots of an ancient banyan tree that stood sentinel at the edge of the sprawling city market. It was a meager shelter, offering a fleeting reprieve from the torrential monsoon rains that turned the narrow alleyways into swift, muddy rivers. His existence was a silent, relentless negotiation with hunger. Every dawn demanded the same cruel calculus: the energy expended in the hunt versus the pitiful calories gained. He was a master of stillness. He knew the precise moment the butcher's wife would turn her back, the trajectory of a discarded piece of fried dough, and the rhythm of the old man who sold newspapers and left a saucer of tepid milk near the dumpster. Yet even these small victories were fraught with danger. The territory was patrolled by larger, fiercer toms. Scars were the currency of respect here, and Rags carried his fair share. Thin white lines across his flank and a perpetually nicked ear. One afternoon, the hunger was a sharp, gnawing ache that eclipsed the usual dull throb. The market was winding down, and the air was thick with the residual scent of spices, stale oil, and damp earth. Rags spotted a piece of chicken skin, small but promising, near the grate of a restaurant kitchen. It was a high-risk area, often guarded by the chef's own massive, pampered terrier, but the desperate need overrode caution. He crept forward, belly scraping the ground, moving with a liquid grace born of necessity. Just as his whiskers brushed the oily morsel, a shadow fell over him. Not the terrier, but a child. A small girl no older than 5, with wide, luminous eyes and a faded floral dress. She stopped, her own small, grubby hand hovering over the chicken skin. Rags froze, his body taut. He was prepared to hiss, to defend his find. But the girl did something unexpected. She did not take the food. Instead, she gently pushed the chicken skin towards him with a hesitant finger, then stepped back a pace, her expression a strange mixture of pity and wonder.
"You need it more, little friend," she whispered, her voice barely audible above the distant rumble of traffic. She then sat down on the grimy pavement, cross-legged, and simply watched him eat. For Rags, who had known only indifference or cruelty from humans, the small, selfless act was a jolt. It was a moment of unexpected warmth in his cold world, a tiny, flickering candle in the pervasive gloom. As he devoured the skin, he did not run. He met the girl's gaze, and for the first time in a very long time, the desperate, hunted look in his amber eyes softened, replaced by a momentary, tentative peace. He had found a shadow of a friend, a tiny reprieve from the constant suffering of the streets, an alliance forged over a single piece of discarded food. This encounter, he would soon learn, marked the true beginning of his arduous journey.